Hi, welcome back to PPC Power Plays with Netmark. You found a continuation of our Understanding Your Quality Score video series. I'm Daniel Price, and today we've got an interesting topic answering the question, why does Google use a quality score? If we glance back to the dawn of advertising, we would see a far different landscape than what we see today. Instead of click-through rates and cost per click, everything was simple and straightforward. You bid for an ad spot, and the highest bidder wins. Those providing ad spots didn't care if your ad was relevant or high quality, because their job was just to get your ad seen. Like I said, it was easy. Early advertising was much like this amoeba. Ads simply existed. They weren't pretty, but they could get the job done. That's if the right person happened to come close enough. But if life was still like that, you wouldn't be watching this video today. With the beginning of the information age, advertising changed. You see, search engine providers realized they could make more money by making online marketing available to more people. Most small-time advertisers were skeptical about purchasing straight ad slots with no performance guarantees. But many were willing to pay for actions like clicks or conversions. So search engine providers started charging people not for a specific spot, but for a click. Charging per click meant that search engines needed to find a new way of determining to whom they should sell their spots. Instead of selling spots according to highest bid, spots needed to be sold according to highest expected return. Expected return was calculated by multiplying each bid by the probability of a click, or your click-through rate. This system placed a very high value on initial ad relevance. For a long time, quality score equal to click-through rate was the status quo in the online advertising industry. But over time, a few problems with the model became apparent. For instance, an illegitimate company could create an advertisement that appeared relevant and thus would have a high click-through rate. Or a firm could simply place a very large bid, and both strategies would allow a firm to claim the top position on ad results. Then, when users would click, they would contract a virus or see irrelevant or otherwise inappropriate results. If this happened too frequently, search engine users would stop using the sponsored search results, or would leave the search engine altogether. Additionally, since position and price both depended solely on click-through rate, there was very little incentive to increase quality of websites to which traffic was directed. And since poor website quality typically led to very few conversions, it also meant that advertisers weren't willing to bid very much per click. See, the caveman is a fitting depiction of the early quality scores based on click-through rates, because from a distance, it looks decent enough. But if you look closely, you realize it's big and it's clunky, and it's probably going to hurt you if you hang around too long. So in order to maintain a large user base and ensure users kept using sponsored search results, search engines transitioned from a strictly click-through rate-based system to quality scores. This new quality score system had a number of really important effects. First, it incentivizes quality investment because now your advertising costs are directly tied to the quality of your website. While in the short run, this system allows high-quality advertisers to pay less for an advertisement spot, in the long run, quality investments drive up conversion rates, which means the value of each spot will increase. This means in the long run, advertisers will be willing to bid more per click. Thus, in the long run, Google is able to extract more revenue from firms by helping firms make advertising more profitable. Second, the quality score system enables Google to better regulate which advertisements make it into prominent positions on search results. This system helps to ensure that the ads at the top of the page will not only yield high expected revenue, but will also promote a user experience that will reflect positively on Google and will encourage the continued use of their services. More users means more clicks. More clicks means more money. See, we've now entered the modern age. You can't get by with caveman advertisements anymore. If you want to thrive, your advertisements need to be more than just relevant. They need to be simple, polished, and user-friendly. To sum it all up, by incentivizing you to invest in quality, in the short run, Google is willing to receive lower revenue to ensure their long-term prominence and increased revenues. So what does that mean to you? This means that Google is essentially paying you to improve your website quality. And since you know that the primary reason they are doing this is to help you earn more conversions and to ensure users have a simple, enjoyable experience, you have a better idea of what things Google will focus on when determining your quality score. In our next video, we will outline in detail the factors that Google uses to determine your quality score. Thanks for watching PPC Power Plays with Netmark, and we'll see you next week.